around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.
Gemini, how are you guys? So we're going to use my deck, and then we're going to use this other one that I've got here to do a quick general reading to see what we've got coming up. Don't forget you can also watch this as Capricorn, because they are both major Arcana 6s. So you can also watch Capricorn readings even if you don't have Capricorn in your chart. So let's see. I'll say in the name Charlotte. Capricorn. No, sorry. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Gemini. Sorry, Gemini. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Gemini. So, Gemini, I need to get to know you more first. Oh, okay. So there might be this reconciliation of where you're kind of getting to know each other on new grounds. It could be a new person that you're talking to, but they're taking their time in order to get to know you first. It depending on how long it is that you've been getting to know this person. Could be a Cancerian, maybe. They normally take a long time in order to get to know. But yeah, I need to get to know you more first before I make a decision of whether to be in a commitment or a relationship. But I'm picking up on like big Cancerian vibes. Let's see. If you are dealing with a Cancerian, be careful, because there was like Cindy fucking Lauper that was all over this reading. I think there was like 6 party type sort of things. Let's see, Gemini. So yes, I do have a connection with you. Well, at least you're connecting with somebody. So if this is a past energy, it is someone that you're kind of getting to know again on new grounds. So it's possible chance of reconciliation. If there is someone kind of new for you, then obviously you know that you've got a connection with this person because you're more than likely seeing them. Okay. So they, in a way, they kind of agree the fact that you do. Gemini, I'm picking up on a lot of new vibes here, or Newcastle. Let's see, someone from Newcastle. Gemini. So karmic twat flame. Oh dear. So this is where it's getting a little bit complicated. Is somebody already with somebody of a twat flame, or is this just an energy that is new and you don't know what's going to happen yet? Now, there could be a wandering eye, definitely within this. Could be Laura Felix. Someone that may have one eye. Let's see. Gemini. Doesn't seem to fit. Because if you're with someone, then obviously, like, it's this difficult energy. Save your money, just in case. Number 4. Scorpio, Aries, or Life Path 4. So the 2 blue cards is I need to get to know you more first. This person could have a good job or they're saving money. Some of you might be with someone that's very difficult in order to stay on the same kind of neutral ground, and you're needing to save money in order to leave this person. Because if you're with someone that's maybe considering leaving, then if you are, then you need to save your money in order to be able to do so if you're married or if you want to move or anything like that. Some of you, if you've been overspending quite a lot just lately, what it's saying is save your money just in case for a rainy day, because you never know what's going to happen. So that would be around your job. Some of you, it's involving because you know that you might have to leave this person one day. Okay. Especially if there's been infidelity in a connection or a commitment already. I'm hearing the name Eddie or Edwina. Or Ed. Let's see, Gemini. So we've got depression. Sorry, can't even read my own writing. Depression. So you got like Virgo-y, Life Path 5, Sag, Taurus energy. Some of you might be suffering mental illness during this time. It could be around your work. Like some of you might be getting depressed because of not having enough money, or, you know, you want more money. If it isn't about physical, I'm really lacking in money and savings and it's making me depressed, then it could actually be happening around where you're working. Like where you're working, it's kind of like very stressful of where you're having to earn money in order to be able to save it, but it's very depressing job for a lot of you. Let's see, Gemini. I am not letting you go that easily. Number 4 again, Scorpio or Aries or life path 4. I am going to stay with my partner underneath the deck. So you've got this very difficult energy here of where it kind of changes for the people that are sort of seeing other people. Whichever way around it is, if there's a third party, they're not letting one of these people go because they want to kind of be with both of them. If they are actually married, they're not letting that partner go. They're staying with that partner. So that's a choice that's not really there. I nearly said anymore. I think you guys had a lot of this marriage and depression and staying with partner. One minute it was like, because you've had this, I'm sure, before, like, yes, we have a connection. That wasn't here. Being with somebody they've split up, got back together, split up, got back together, or there's been some sort of infidelity and some sort of connection that they've had from the past. This would be they or you, okay? And it's been slightly depressing having to kind of go through all of this stuff. Maybe having to save your money for the rainy day that you might be trying to get out of that scenario. And that could be coming up where you need to save the money to do that. But then you're still with this partner that isn't letting you go. So very confusing of whether you're staying or leaving or staying or going or whichever, unless you have made your mind up and you're like, no, I am basically on my way out. It's just that I definitely do need to save money, okay? This could be coming across as the 6, which is Capricorn, because they had a lot of that going on in their readings. But you would through following me in numerology. So let's see what we've kind of got now clarifying. Let's give you a couple of these. So basically, if there's a couple and there's a partnership that are married, they're not letting each other go. If there is reconciliation with the past, you're more than likely going back with the past if you're talking and you're on that sort of terms of doing so. You don't have to put in the comment section, fuck that, no, I walked away 10 years ago. No. Right, that's up to you. I'm on about for a couple that may be considering reconciling and they're more than likely talking with one another and they're kind of getting to know each other before they take that giant leap into the moon, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe Virgo placements. So, unless your name's Buzz or Aldrin. So more than likely staying with each other, not leaving each other. During that time of reconciliation with the past, there actually is another person here. That is... Okay, so how do I explain what I'm seeing? Well, hearing and seeing and whatnot. So there's a couple from the past that are more than likely reconciling, right? And they're kind of getting to know each other first, blah, blah, blah. They're not letting each other go. It's been a rough road, but they're kind of staying with one another, right? Married or even just getting back together. During that time of possible separation, somebody else came into the fold here. And they're slowly getting to know the person, but so this is, say, the female that's getting to know this guy. The guy is actually reconciling with their ex, and they're kind of getting back with their ex, getting to know each other again before they actually reconcile, but it's been a rough road. The single individual that may not really be seeing anybody, but is just sort of floating around. I'm picking up Cancerian energy. Me and my mate is a Cancerian, and we also say, "You're all right, bro, what are you doing?" "I'm just floating." Right, and Cancerian, and I'm a life path 7. So we kind of do that. So it kind of brings up Cancerian vibes for me. So it's like this single person wanting to date someone, but they're taking a long time in order to get to know a person. The person that they're kind of getting to know is looking to reconcile with their ex. And they may be unaware of the fact that there's some sort of like underwear here as well, sending each other pictures of themselves or like kinky underwear or something like that. Some sort of like leading on kind of material, if you like, unless your name's Madonna, okay, or Donna, or Dan, or Danielle, or anybody's got D in the name or M in the name. Let's see. Gemini. Maybe. Personal growth and healing that can occur in a relationship, though the relationship you can uncover more about your true self, the High Priestess, and number 2. So I told you, this for me is the High Priestess, obviously number 2, that I was saying that somebody may be unaware the fact that they're actually either talking to someone on a phone or they're actually messaging a person from their phone, and it could be hidden on their phone. Because this guy could be a girl, but slightly dubious about what their partner's doing when they leave them. You know, who are you talking to? You know, are you talking to another person? If you're not on the phone to me, then who are you on the phone to? Okay. Now, if you're unaware of that, or your partner or someone is unaware of that, that's because someone's speaking to 2 people. Okay. So it's like feeling my way through it, feeling the fact that they might actually be talking to another person. So it would be phone stuff. It would either be texting, or it would be messaging, or some kind of form of doing that, or it would actually be physically talking to someone on the phone. That is what is unaware of. Okay. I'm also picking up underwear. So there might be something that someone's sending, you know, I don't know, pictures of themselves doing things or whatever. Here. Let's see. I mean, we're Gemini, so let's see. Gemini. So you've also got maybe leadership within families and relationships, fairness and personal responsibility, the Emperor. So again, you've got a 4, which is here. I'm not letting you go that easily. 4, trying to take lead and charge of the destroyed kind of rebuilding kind of energy of the couple that are actually together. They're trying to work it out, but he's looking very dubious. So is she. Okay, at one another to say, you know, what's wrong. And it might be because of the trust, 5 and 9, trusting the person again, getting to know them again, trusting the fact that they're not going to walk out on them again, feeling a little bit dubious. Okay, so someone's trying to take charge of that. But the trouble is that regardless of me being a guy here, when you get masculine and feminine, masculines are basically the ones that provide and protect from other people and other things. So the masculines are the ones that like to take charge and lead, especially if they have Aries and Scorpio in their chart, especially. Okay. If you get a feminine that is also very dominant in also wanting to take lead and take charge of the masculine, you'll have complications. You'll have complications. Okay, because regardless of, you have to have feminine and masculine. Okay, providing, looking after, keeping safe and everything else, right? So there's this slight amount of kind of like distrust energy coming through here. Okay, so you got another maybe under the deck here. Slow and steady progress. That's a lot of knowledge to be gained from both individuals, the Hierophant, and number 5. So things do slightly change within this reading because I'm going to stay with my partner, and this is a number 5 that represents the Hierophant of marriage and commitment and relationship. Even if it's like Stephen, but even if it's like getting back with a partner, that's more than likely what they're doing here. Because there's this energy of like learning to trust one another again in order to be able to continue on with the relationship and then see what happens later. Okay. So if you are on the verge or you have just kind of reconciled, this is a reading about learning to trust one another again. If you are in some sort of third energy, I don't know if that third energy is actually around because one of them just believes that you're sort of kind of getting to know them, but I think that energy is kind of fading off a little here. That's my feeling around the reading. And then if you guys or someone here is married, there's a just working on the marriage again. There's kind of working on that. Unless you're a person that's saying, oh, I'm on my way out, right? So this is where we add up the numerology and we find what is kind of showing through the cards. So give me a quick reading for Gemini of what you're trying to get them to know. A 5 here. Save your money just in case. So it might be where some of you are considering leaving someone or you're moving, okay, and because you want to move or you may want to leave, it's always good to have money. Ask people that have been married that are getting divorced. Money is not a great thing to share with a partner regardless. Treating them, yes, but shared bank accounts and houses, not so much, no. Because if things do ever go tits up, okay, that's what binds people together for a very long time, finding it very difficult to get out of. So what it's saying is save your money in case you do decide to leave if you are married. It would require a lot of money to do so because of divorcing and moving and house, home, job and wherever, okay? Save one's money. That is also coming up if you have ADHD like myself and you've just bought a brand new iPad fucking glitzed and glammed with a pen and a printer and you're making your own deck and now you're looking at a cricket. Like, save your money, right? Anybody else out there with the ADHD crew? Yay, go with your compulsive fucking spending disorders. Fucking give me some. Let's see. If you want to overspend, join my the link below. Gemini. So the Tower, a number 7. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You got 5 there of depression here. So it could be around finances and money, finding it very difficult for a lot of you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you got 4 again there. Let's see. Gemini. So there's money energy and there's money energy. So it's obviously going to be different for you both. If none of you are really struggling around finances, then it's still kind of saying be a little bit careful. But this does also say overspending but accumulating it again and still having money. So someone might have a good job of earning money and then it soon builds up. Some of you, like I said, a 10 isn't abundant in money because this can also mean spending a lot of money also. Spending a lot of money also. Why would I say that? Because it does say save your money. Just in case. Put some work in. Gather some resources. Okay. Become financially stable again. If you are, great. Gemini, you've had a money reading so far. 7 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. What the hell is going on, Gemini? Does this make more sense here? Somebody doesn't quite know which person to cut out and go for. It's a bit of a difficult reading with the Rider-Waite there because it's not really explaining much of a story of like, what's the 5 of Pentacles for? A 1 and an idea about financial gain. Some of you might have an idea or something that you want to go for, but you need money in order to do it, or you've just spent a lot of money on the idea that you've got. Okay, but it's an idea that might bring in some kind of financial situation that might help. Okay, so the Tower. The Tower is the 8 of Cups in reverse. Don't know whether I'm coming or going. I don't know whether to leave or stay or what I'm doing. Could be someone that is very emotionally distant at this time. Okay, because very confused of what to do. Possibly left or leaving. What is the 10? That can also be the sack. Like being told to leave something. 10 of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Three of Cups in reverse. Jesus Christ, I shouldn't have all these in reverse in here. Well, I'll leave it at the moment because it is kind of representing your story. This is the two. Told you, don't know if someone's actually talking to another person or not. There's also a lot of discrepancy. This is also like reconciliation for the ones that I kind of said about. And then the Three of Cups is, like I said, it's either reconciliation or not. And then it's either leaving the person or not, if you're married and committed to them. Because it's not really a functional Six of Cups. It's more of a Five of Cups. Right? Unhappy. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Moon. A lot of hidden things kind of going on here about someone that might be, I don't know, they might think that they have options because it doesn't really look like there is any here. What is the Seven of Wands? It just feels like a lot of misplaced energy here. Emotionally unsatisfied with a Cancerian that's not opening up. If that's, I need to get to know you first, because Cancerians, sometimes it can take a long time in order to try and get to know someone. So they like to try and get to know 3 or 4 or 5 people first before they make up a decision. But I think someone's cutting down on this person's decisions. Because this person's like, I need to get to know you first, while other people are kind of like moving on and looking at reconciliation. But someone's just taking a really long time because they're actually not emotionally fulfilled in any circumstance that they're in. They might need more than one person to be emotionally fulfilled. If that is, that means danger, because that means that one person cannot fulfill their need. Could be a sexual need, could be a need for attention, could be like, I don't know, prick teasing, like I need attention and then when I've got it, I don't want it. Like, you know, I've got your attention, great, now I've got it, I don't want it. Then I do, then I don't. Then I do, then I don't. Then I want your attention, then I don't want your attention. I'll let you know when I do. They could also have ADHD here or some sort of, I don't know, underactive, overactive thyroid or something here that can be like bipolar, this way, that way, up and down, you know, front and back. Someone might like it at the bum and some might not. Front and back. What's the Queen of Wands? Oh, Capricorn and the Ten of Wands. Man, this is just loads of misplaced jargon, bollocks, energy that isn't making any sense whatsoever. 2, Libra. The sense that makes none. Yeah, it's all over the place, Dave. Don't know. Work yourself, sort yourselves out, Gemini. So if you would like to join me over on the other side, that is where I'm going to do you like a generalized reading with other cards. They are over there all the time. So I may not be doing too many on YouTube for a little bit because I need to catch up with the readings that are over on the join button below. You can find that below. If you want to join in on cheap readings, personal ones, you need to find me over on Facebook now because it's much easier for me to do so because I can message people and put out things and say, okay, for this day only or 2 days, readings are now half price at this price. If you want one, message me from the messenger, okay? And then I'll let you know how much it is, send you the links, blah, blah, blah. You can send me your questions. If it's not the right question, I can quickly just tell you to redirect it. I can ask you their name really quickly, and it's just so much quicker to do that. So if you want to join, the link is provided below to Facebook. But I am not taking on a lot of people because I keep getting a lot of scams over there as well. So, yeah. But if you're a normal person and you want readings, please find me below. If you want to join below, join below. Thanks very much. See you soon.